this is where it goes down. Where you hear about the sports all around town. In the country, all the controversy to the highlights. You just not safe in the limelight.
Alright, y'all, what's going on, man? It's your guy TJ, got my man Kev.
It's good.
Welcome to another episode of the Stoop, where we talk hoops, and more hoops. This week we got a real great topic that we're gonna bounce into. My man Kev is real energetic for this one. So we're gonna just talk about duos. We're gonna start off with duos, but the best 1-2 punch NBA all time. Mr. Kev, let's do it. What you got for me, man?
So before we even get into that, I'd like to throw a little something into there. First, let's start off with the best big guy, small guy duo.
Let's do it.
Hit me with who you got as the best.
You know, the big fella was just on a couple of shows, especially more so the Knuckleheads. I mean, and that was great. It gotta be, you know, Shaq and the late great Kobe Bean Bryant. 3 people straight. Nobody did it better than them. It was a great 1-2 punch. The Diesel was in his prime, coming right off of a great start of his career in Orlando. Real great with his authority, punishing people, and then you just had that Kobe Bryant mentality that nobody was greater and had a lot to prove. And you know, Mike had just bowed out of his Chicago days, and he wanted to prove himself. But what you got for me? I see you got that look. So what's up?
Well, first I'm gonna start off by saying I agree, hands down, that's the best big guy, small guy duo. However, you could make a very good argument
For?
even though I wasn't around to see it either with you.
For?
Russell and Cousy. 8 in a row? Come on, man. That's 2 of the best right there. Now, granted, I wasn't around to see that. But if we want to bring it a little bit more, well, go ahead. You ready to say something?
Could they rock in any era? I think Russell could. I don't know what Cousy and that basic dribble and his size could do, because you got to think about it. In that era, no three-point line. I don't even believe there was a shot clock at the time. So there's a lot of different elements. I don't know if they would persevere through any era, where I think Shaq and Kobe could.
Well, you could also make the argument that with the exception of, well, there really wasn't another big man to give Russell any problems.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you that. But let's bring it back to more modern times where we do have a guy like Tim Duncan and Tony Parker. They got 5 out there. They had a nice long run. Remember, Shaq and Kobe only really played together for a few years.
But also, let's look at them. I would think with Duncan and Parker, their team was real formidable. So every piece around them was great.
Absolutely.
They came off a great understanding, great tutelage of David Robinson. You're going to throw in Ginobili into that. But as a pair, very solid. But then again, too, I still got to go back to Kobe and Shaq.
Absolutely.
Throw something else. What you
I thought somebody else had you. Since we're talking about Kobe and Shaq, Shaq had a couple other small guys with him that weren't too bad.
Yes, he did.
He had
So,
Penny.
yeah, about to say, who you going to go first with?
Now I'm going to go with D-Wade first.
D-Wade first. Now, you might have got me.
It was short-lived.
It was short-lived, but I think they might balance each other out. Shaq still had gas left in that tank. He wasn't the 2000s Laker,
No,
Shaq, but he still was formidable, sizable, did his thing.
He's still a force. There's nothing you can do with that.
Exactly.
You weren't moving him on that block.
Not at all. And D-Wade was Flash coming into his own. I don't know, man. That might be one we need to put out there for a poll coming to you real soon. But Kobe versus D-Wade, that kind of balances out. Shaq and Shaq, I don't know, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. Now, Orlando and Penny Shaq.
That's all about potential, because they never really got to live that one out.
You know, I don't know if you had an opportunity to watch that documentary that they did, where Penny and Shaq sat down and talked about, it's the What If.
Okay.
I really think if Penny would have stayed healthy, it wasn't a balance. They talked about this in the interview in Knuckleheads too. Shaq got into a box where it was him and Kobe, him and Penny. Whose team is it? By the time he got to Miami, he knew it was D-Wade's team, so there was no argument going back and forth. So that didn't transcend nothing. All things considered, if Penny would have stayed healthy, Kev, that would have been, I'm taking that ball on anybody. Nobody at 6'9", 3 inches taller than the 6'6" Kobe, had the flash, had the moves, outside shot, handled the ball. I don't even remember this highlight. It was crazy. That wraparound pass there.
Yes, I do. Yes,
oh
sir.
my God. So I think I'm gonna take out of everybody, big little groups, Penny and Shaq. I just wish you could have been more to that.
There's a lot more though.
Well, keep going. What else you got?
We got a Bryant and Paul Gasol.
Ooh.
And if you really want to think about it, they only got busy for 4 years together. They went to 3 championships.
3 championships.
They got 2 out of 3.
3.
But for 4 years playing together. Now, again, they really don't mess with Kobe and Shaq. I think hands down, they should even be removed from the conversation.
Nah, it's a good one. I would put them, they would probably be somewhere, so we ranking them maybe somewhere behind TP and Timmy, I think.
The only reason I'm putting them behind them is because we got longevity with Duncan and Parker. Like they didn't just
had a great stretch.
they had a nice long run.
Nice run.
But they also had a better squad around them.
Yes.
Between Ginobili, Bruce Bowen, they had a lot of people on that squad that really put some things. Even Horry was.
I was saying, Big Shot Bob was there.
There was a lot more pieces there than Kobe had in his second run. Although he also had Ron Artest in there. No?
Ron was there. Kobe was there.
Ron was there for the second one. He didn't have the first one.
Right. It's a good look. It's a good run. Now, my question to you is Pal stopping Shaq? He might get busy with Timmy.
Are we talking about putting them up against each other?
Oh, because I'm looking at it like that. I gotta look at it like that. So we're looking at the duos. How do they formally go at each other mano a mano?
There's nothing to do with Shaq.
Okay.
That's just.
But those are great talks. So I'm thinking back to the 90s, early 2000s.
What you got?
I don't know if I'm gonna say this is a big little, but it's a great power forward and a great guard. I'm gonna take it back to '93 out there in the desert.
Really, you gonna hit me with Charles and KJ?
KJ.
That's not a bad one.
I think if we really gonna look at it, it's not a center, but it is a dominant power forward, league MVP.
They fell short against Mike.
They fell short against Mike. But when you look at it, hands down, KJ wasn't afraid of nobody. That's how, and King Dream, how that dunk look.
Yeah, he's still having dreams about it.
Yeah, KJ was one of those guards that was really underappreciated, undervalued. We don't really talk about him a lot. Like, yo, what's your great guard? Like, when you talk about great guard conversation, KJ is really like thought about.
He's never come up.
I mean, you talk about your Jason Kidds, your Nashes, the list goes on, Magic. You talk about the great guards, but yo, y'all do your research, young kids do your research. Kevin Johnson, aka KJ, was a problem. Don't remember Chuck, that '93 season, they gave a lot of people the business, including them two that was up in Seattle by the name of GP and Rain Man. And that's another great one too. And he was really a legit big man. Cause we talk about 6'10", 6'11", power forward, agile a little bit. That lob game was strong. I'm gonna throw another one out, a modern day one, which I think was one of my personal favorites because I liked the roster of the team. I would allow City, CP3 and Blake.
Okay.
I was thinking about that one. I just want to get your insight on that. What you think?
I'm gonna look at them and say, obviously they did some things. They made some noise while they played.
Right.
However, when I look at a player like DeAndre Jordan, as good as he was, offensively he just lacked a lot. If he wasn't getting a lob or catching a rebound, he wasn't taking nobody on the block and posting up. It wasn't much to his game. Although he did a lot for the team that does not show up on the stat sheet.
Right.
We can say that.
He was definitely a stat sheet filler in terms of things that were just the things you really don't see out there, but he got it done.
He does the intangibles.
All-time greatest duo of all time. Can't leave him out this conversation. There's a countless amount of big and littles, but Mike and Scotty is just going to be the best all time. There's not even an argument that you can make. Especially in the year of the duos, we talking about PG, Kawhi, Bron, AD. None of y'all can say anything. Mike and Scotty will transcend time. No duo ever did it, big or little. They got around you, they got to you.
Defensively or offensively.
Yeah, there's nothing they could have not done. And they put some of the best duos out of commission. So when you think about it, the first run, Magic wasn't so much in his prime anymore, but Magic got out of here, Chuck KJ got out of here, Rain Man GP, Clyde, Terry Porter, Malone Stockton. So everything that we thought about that they couldn't do, they just shut it down. So between the late 90s, they were it.
They kept a lot of Hall of Famers from getting chipped. A whole lot.
Malone went without a chip. Great as he was, top minutes, top points, didn't do it. Chuck the same thing. Yeah. And these guys were MVPs. These guys held up that not that trophy, but the Larry O'Brien eluded them because of Mike and Scotty was in the way. I know something else that you talked about. I want to shift gears to that. So duos is great, threes is better. Now you want to test the gangster a little bit. Let's talk about these, because I got one that I think is probably the best of all time, despite what everybody else thinks. But who you got?
The best trio of all time?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Why don't you tell me who you got?
So I'm gonna give you one, and he didn't last the whole year because he got hurt. He retired. But prior to this formalizing itself, it had an insurmountable amount of wins, great point production and everything, and it's historical. I'm talking about the logo, Wilt, Elgin Baylor. That's it. I mean, people talk about, okay, well, whether you want to do Mike Scotty or Dennis, Mike Scotty or Tony, definitely not Tony Kukoc, but that 3 the first 3 they didn't have a third wheel.
You can give it argument for
All right, so my thing is, I really don't see anybody, and I'm gonna pay homage to the one in Boston, but nobody stacks up to that one. Who you got?
I'm gonna tell you right now, although they fell short, how could you forget OKC? They got 3 MVPs. 3 MVPs. Now, mind you, they were all coming to their own at the time, but that's a trio right there that made some noise. They made it to one finals, got knocked out by the Heat. But that was a team, had they just stuck together a little bit longer, I think they were premature in getting rid of Harden, or letting them go, whichever. And then obviously the KD and Russell thing didn't work out. But that trio right there, that's 3 MVPs right there, all within close proximity of each other.
The Lakers won a chip though with West Elgin and Wilt. Those guys, even though they made it to a finals, they were short. It was
short-lived. They really didn't have that long to really get it together. It's after Harden left is when he started coming into his own.
True indeed.
Then obviously we had KD and we had Russell, and they worked together very well for a little bit.
Absolutely.
And then that fell apart. And then here we have, I believe it was 2014, KD won. Then 2017, I believe Russell won. And then we had 2 or 3 years later, Harden won. So within very close succession of one another, they were all MVPs. Had they stuck that out, we might have had.
So that's what I said. Let's play the what if game. The what if game was true. You think they got one the following year? Because
I believe they could have. Yes, I believe they could have. I obviously going up against Miami at that particular time.
Speaking
that
of
trio right there. I was going to say that trio right there was very tough to end, and that trio was formed as a result of another one in Boston. So we can make this argument all day between KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce.
So I would think my top 5 trios of all time, I got them like this. I got Wilt, Elgin in the logo. I have Bron, D-Wade, and Bosh. I have KG, Kev, Ray. I have Olajuwon, Drexler, and Chuck. And I thought about this.
You putting them up there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because they were formidable, even if it was the latter part of stages of their career.
Well, if you're going to do that, then you might as well go to the 04 Lakers team and throw Karl Malone in the mix.
Nah, because that was a bust, man. That was a put-together team that just didn't pan out, man. For that, I think
they did no less than Houston. As a matter of fact, they made it to the finals. They just lost because Malone got injured. So they didn't do much more or much less than Houston did for you to make that one. And then them guys were at the end of their career too, between GP.
Which is true.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
And GP got up out of there with Shaq and got his in 06 in Miami.
Which is true. I give you that. I think, but one other one I want to think about, and I think I got to rank them as well, is Timmy, TP, and Mama. That would be my last one. Now, honestly, I'm not ranking them in any particular order. Those would be the top 5, I think, trios of all time. In any era, they would get down and get busy, but I think they was just definitely dope. Anything that you think come to mind with those guys? Or?
Nah, they definitely had their run. They did their thing. I'm happy with that trio. I'm good with that.
I'm gonna wrap this one up. Let me ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
Could Mike and Scotty do anything with Kobe and Shaq? Just playing odds, just thinking about that one.
Physically, no.
Okay.
Now, if we're talking about if I team them up with whomever as a fillers for their 5, absolutely, I think they could. But if we're talking about a 2-on-2 situation, who's going to lay up with them? Like, come on, once Shaq is in that block, Mike or Scotty, he's just too big. There's nothing.
Right.
So, but team and you give them evenly matched up other 3 players, we might have something to talk about there.
Okay, so who you take? Mike and Scotty with 3 more, Kobe and Shaq with 3 more. Yeah.
He might have to get back on me because I'm.
Listen, check this out. If you're listening to me midway, I don't know if y'all in commission, out of commission, but back in the day it was a duo game for y'all young kids out there called NBA Jam. Listen, NBA Jam, if y'all listening, y'all had the duos, and back in the day you couldn't use Mike's likeness, so it was Scotty and Horace playing that. I wish it wasn't, but it was. Be it as it may, it's cool. Yo, bring that back out, playing the duos, it is what it is. I think we're gonna wrap this one up though, but it was a good formalized thing. Listen, if you think about any duos conversations, let us know. We'll be moving this one along a little bit further, man. And thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Stoop. I'm TJ, got my guy Kev. We'll catch y'all soon.
Some say that it gets no realer on the field or the court. We capture the thrillers. Some opinions and all of the truth. Real people talking real sports on The Stoop.